On the first problem, we are filling in the blank to compare the numbers 3,498,003 and 3,498,030. Amy, how do we compare those?
You go to the tens.
Go to the tens. Why would we go to the tens?
Because everything else is the same.
Everything bigger is the same. The millions both have 3. 100,000s both have 4. 10,000's place value both has a 9. And the thousands place value has an 8. There's 0 hundreds. So the place value that is different is the tens. So what does that tell us, Amy?
That 30 is more than 0.
Yes, we know 0 tens is less than 3 tens. 3 is more. So we can compare those by saying 3,498,003 and 3,498,030. We would put the less than symbol in between. Next, we're comparing 7,289,100 and 7,289,099. Olivia, how do we compare those?
The 7 and the 7 is too much, so you go to the next number and it's 2 and 2, and that's still the same, and then you would go to the 8, that's still the same, and you would go to the 9, and that's still the same, and then you would go to the hundreds, and then 289,100 is bigger than 0.
Very good. It's bigger because 100 is more than 0 hundreds. So we would put the greater than symbol.
It's literally 1 more.
It's literally 1 more. You're exactly right. Okay. Now we're rounding the number 3,817,773 to the nearest 100,000. Ansley, how are we going to do that?
Look at our 100,000s, and the number next to it is a 1, so it tells the 8 to stay the same.
Okay, so the 8's going to stay the same because 1 is less than the midpoint. So what do I write down for my answer?
3,800,000.
3 million. The 3 in the millions place stays the same. The 1 told the 8 to stay at an 8, and everything else turns to a 0. Good job. 3,800,000. Okay. Cassie wrote a story with 945 words. While she was revising her work, she erased 138 words. How many words does her story have now? How am I going to solve this one? What did you do on this one, Jacob?
I subtracted 138 words from 945 words, and that was
How did you know you're supposed to subtract?
because it says she erased, and erasing is just making them go away.
Exactly. Okay? So we started with 945. That was the total she started with. She took away 138.
You borrow 10 from the 4, so you can subtract 8.
Okay.
It would get you 15, so you subtract 8 from 15, which would get you 7. And then you subtract 3 from 3, which would get you 0. And then 1 from 8, which is 8. 9.
9 minus 1 is 8. Very good. So her story now has 807 words. All right, now we're finding the product of 9,497 times 8. So let's draw an area model today. This is one of the strategies that we can use to multiply. When I find the area of something, I'm finding out how much space there is where? On the inside, exactly. And how do I find that? What do I have to do to find the area? Multiply the Length times the width. So I know that my short side over here is going to be 8. That's my width. My length is going to be 9,497. But I'm going to break that apart into expanded form. So I've got 9,000. $497. All right, I have my area model drawn. Now I'm going to find the area of each piece. To find the area of this first section, do you see how I have smaller rectangles inside one larger rectangle? Okay. So to find the area of the first section, I'm going to multiply the length, which is what? 9,000. So the length is 9,000 times the width. What's the width? 8. So 9 times 8 is what?
81.
9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 8, what is it? 72. We're in the thousands place value. We have 3 zeros to add. So 72,000 is the area of that section. Now we're going to find the area of our second section. This one has a length of what? 400. What's the width? 8. So I'm going to do 4 times 8. Not 35, 30. What's 8 times 2? What's 8 times 2, Harper?
32. It's 16.
8 times 2 is 16. So if I do another 16 and add those together, Jaden, you're right. The correct answer is 32. 4 times 8 is 32. How many zeros do we need at the end?
2.
2. We're in the hundreds place value, so we have 2 zeros. So the area of that section is 3,200. Now we're going to get the area of our third section. So the length of this part is what?
90.
90. What's the width? 8. All right, 9 times 8. Yeah, we just figured that one out. That was 72. How many zeros? 1, because we were multiplying in the tens place. And then the last section, we have a length of 7 and a width of 8. Okay. 7 times 8. 7 times 8. Amy? Do we know 7 times 7?
7 times 7 is 49.
7 times 7 is 49, so we need 7 more, and that's going to be
56.
56. Do we need any zeros on this one?
No.
Nope, because we're in the ones place value, so there's no zeros. So now all I have to do is add them all together. Now, let's look at this. Do I really have to stack them up to add? I can look at my ones place values. I know I'm going to start with my ones. The only one of my areas that have a digit besides 0 is this one. So what's going to be in my ones place value when I add those together?
Teachers and staff, if there is anyone that has not gone over and had your picture made today, you need to go on over now. Thank you.
What's going to be in my ones place value when I add 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0? Yeah, 6. Okay. So now if I look to my tens, I have 5 plus 2 makes 7 plus 0 plus 0. So in my tens place, I have a 7. All right. Hundreds. 700s plus 200s makes what? 9. Okay. Now if I go to my thousands, I have 3,000s plus 2,000s. That makes 5. I'm going to go ahead and put my comma so I don't forget. And then how many 10,000s do I have? 7. So what's the product?
75,976.
Very good. 75,976.
I got the hundreds wrong.
Okay. Now we're finding the difference. 22,397 minus 3,745. Ansley, how did you solve this one?
I stacked
Okay. Which number did you put on top?
210,000.
22,397.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did we have to put that one on top?
Since it's the largest.
Yeah. And it's the first one listed in our problem that's written horizontally, so we have to make sure that it's the first one that's listed when we write it vertically. Okay, so then what did you do?
I put 3,745.
Okay, and you made sure to line up your ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. All right. So what did you do?
And then I did 7 minus 5.
And that got you 2. You agree with that? Okay. Then what?
5.
9 minus 4 is 5. Okay, so next we're going to go to our hundreds place value.
And take away the 2.
Can I say that again? I couldn't hear you.
Take away the 2 and put a 1 on top of it. So
Why are we going to have to do that?
since you can't do 3 minus 7.
Yeah, I can't take 7 away from 3, so I'm going to borrow 1 and regroup 10. All right?
6.
Okay.
And then 1 minus 3 you can't do, so you would have to cross out the 2 and then that'll be 11. 11 minus 3 is 8.
Okay.
And 1 minus nothing is 1. So
Very good.
18,600.
18,652 is the correct answer. All right. We're finding the difference again of 210,890 minus 45,750. Cash, how did you do this one?
I do it how my mom does it.
Okay.
And I put 22,397.
Okay, hey, we're on this one right here, bud. So how did you do that one?
I did it the same way.
Okay, so tell me what you did.
210,890. And then I put 45,750 on the bottom of it.
Okay.
And I put my line under it.
Uh-huh.
And I put 0. You can't take away 0 from 0.
If I have 0 and I take away 0, I still have 0. Okay, so what next?
9 and 5. You can take away 5 from 9.
Mm-hmm.
And 9.
Okay.
And then that one will be 1.
8 minus 7 is 1. Okay.
And you can't take 5 from 0. So you turn the 0 into a 10. And then that one will be 5.
Hey, where did I get that 10 from?
2.
From that 1. I'm going to make the 1 in my 10,000s into 0. Okay, so now I have 10 minus 5, which you said was 5. All right.
And then 4. You can't take 4 from 0.
Mm-hmm.
So you make the 0 10.
Okay, where do I get that 10 from?
10.
Okay, so now I only have 100,000.
And then you put the 1 down.
Okay, what's 10 minus 4? 6. And then I bring down my 1. Okay, very good, Cash. The answer is 165,140.
But it counted it wrong. Yeah,
Oh.
same.
Okay, I'll look at it whenever I get back there.
Yeah, I put that in and said it was 164,500. Yeah, mine said 164,000.
Okay, the answer key's coded wrong. Then I'll fix it as soon as we finish checking. Okay, so that it will give you credit for that. All right.
I mean, it's not much.
47,705 plus 49,919. How do I solve that one, Harper?
You add it all together.
Okay, so tell me what to do. How did you solve this?
I did it the same way as the other 2 questions.
Okay, so you stacked them up. 47,705 and 49,919.
I don't like how there's a bunch of 9s in it.
All right, so what do I do now, Harper?
95, 5 and 9 equals 14.
Okay, so I'm going to write down the 4 and regroup the 1.
1 plus 1 is 2.
Okay,
7 plus 9 is 16.
okay, so I'm going to carry the 1.
8 plus 9 is 17.
Okay,
5 plus 4 is 9.
very good. So our sum is 97,624.